Tens of thousands of state employees were set to come into the office 4 days a week starting tomorrow. But the state's largest worker union has reached a deal with the Newsom administration, delaying the governor's return to office order for 1 year. ABC 10's Luke Clary joins us live from downtown Sacramento right now. And this is a big change, Luke. What's going on?
Yeah, that's right, Laura. SEIU Local 1000, the state's biggest labor union, is calling this a win, but the story here is actually a little more complicated than that. Small business owners were really counting on state workers returning to the downtown area to give their businesses a lift.
This is one of the very popular ones.
It's the lunch rush at Ace's Gyro Shack,
Ready?
where Ace Safi says 90% of his customers are state workers.
They're all from, around the block. They work in the offices.
Your order's ready.
A true mom and pop shop, tight margins, and lots of expenses.
Joints like this have to have the volume to be able to pay for their employees, to be able to pay for all the taxes.
Ace thought business might pick up on July 1st, with most state employees returning to office at least 4 days a week. But the state's largest labor union struck a deal in the 11th hour, delaying the return to office until 2026. Anika Walls is the SEIU Local 1000 president.
This is, I would say, the best win that we could get given the times that we're in.
The union represents nearly 100,000 of the 230,000 state workers. She said she hopes that members will continue patronizing downtown businesses when they can.
We definitely spend money in the communities that we live, which is why it was so important to make sure that we got what we deserved in this budget.
The Downtown Sacramento Partnership says the pause on return to office shouldn't cause business owners despair.
I think we're just onwards and upwards in regards to pedestrian activity downtown.
Business Development Manager Andrew LaFrance says foot traffic has returned downtown. It's now about 94% of 2019 levels and shifting away from the 9 to 5 crowd into special events and nightlife.
To have fun, to eat, to see a show, and we've invested a lot of our time and energy in making sure people know it's not just a spot you come in Sacramento to work, it's also a spot that's a lot of fun and there's a lot of good stuff going on.
A changing vision for downtown Sacramento. For business owners like Ace, it may mean waiting even longer for a full comeback.
I was thinking it's gonna come back to normal, but yeah, it's in their hands.
And the labor union says that the deal secures a 3% raise that's set to go into effect tomorrow, among other benefits. We've got the breakdown on our website, abc10.com. Reporting live in Sacramento, Luke Clary, ABC 10.
Yeah, Luke, it really sounds like this deal came down to the wire with a lot at stake. So we'll see how this all unfolds in the months ahead.